So what's going on, guys? A lot of you guys have been asking me about nightlife videos in these cities that I be traveling to. So as I'm already here in Santo Domingo, I'm gonna make a quick nightlife video on where to party in Santo Domingo. Um, Santo Domingo, just so you guys know, like if you're a digital nomad, because my channel is tailored mainly for digital nomads. So if you are a digital nomad, maybe you're not coming to Santo Domingo. It's not like a top hot spot for digital nomads, but maybe it will be. I think it does have a lot of potential. So, but either way, if you're just coming on vacation or you just want to see where the top spots to be at are in Santo Domingo, I can make a quick video for you guys so you can see that. So before I do that, I want to show you guys where to stay. I have a video on this. I think I did it 2 years ago of where to stay in Santo Domingo. But I'll just do a quick little review. Zona Colonial, this is your more touristy area, so it's going to be where everything is. You see, I have all these hearts here. A lot of places I like to frequent. It's not nightlife, but it's just different cafes and stuff like that, and different co-working spaces. But Piantini, um, Los Prados, and Naco, these are going to be your if you're not on a budget, if you have a little bit more leeway on where to stay, Piantini is going to be your spot because it has two malls. They have well, Agoda Mall is a little bit north, but you have Blue Mall and you have Acropolis, which is a smaller mall. But yeah, you have a lot of light life too, so this will be a good space for you, a good spot for you to stay in. And then you have Bella Vista down here, close to downtown center, which is also a good area if you are not trying to spend so much in Piantini or in Naco. And then you have University, close to the University Center, and then you have this Avenida right here, which is George Washington. It's a good place to stay as well. Some people like to go to Este, but I don't go down there. They have also it's developing, I heard, but they have a mall here too. So yeah, different places that you can stay. So let's review Zona Colonial, Piantini, Naco, Los Prados, Bella Vista, and then the University Center. So if you're trying to go anywhere west, I mean, you can, but everything's going to be more going towards the east, which is close to Zona Colonial. So that's just quick overview on where you can stay, and then we're going to talk about what are the top spots to travel to party in Santo Domingo. The other Latin American countries, partying in Santo Domingo is quite inexpensive. So you know, some of the places they charge zero. I mean, they're free cover charges, and they might probably the most they'll charge you is $10. But most of the spots I'm gonna recommend you guys is gonna be free covers. I'm gonna show you guys my first spot that I recommend. It's called Onnos. So this is a bar that restaurant, and it also turns into a nightclub at nighttime. So it's a good spot. I think it's quite a staple in Santo Domingo nightlife. Everybody does recommend this spot. They have a ladies' night on Thursdays, and then on Saturdays it gets quite packed. So you can for sure hit this spot up if you're looking to party cheap and have a good time. Um, and yeah, so that's gonna be my first recommendation. My second one, or maybe not even the second one, is just gonna be maybe what's this shit called? Just a bonus one. I mean, it's not my spot to go to, but since it's so close, you can go to Safe Bar right here. They play damn near mainly is Dimbao, and I'm not a huge fan of Dimbao. So far, maybe it has to grow on me, pause. But um, maybe I can get into it maybe in the future. But as of right now, man, I'm just a reggaeton guy. So speaking of reggaeton, they told me that this nightclub was mainly reggaeton, and they do play some reggaeton here at this bar right here. So it's called 75 Grados. It's a nice nightclub too. It's cool. They have like these blenders where you can drink. Let me see if I can find some photos of these blenders. Like it's kind of cheap. These blenders right here. So I think they'll charge you, $10 for this blender, and it has a lot of alcohol in it. I never really drank it, but it's super sweet. It looks like it's really sweet. I never drank out of this blender, but this is the go-to spot for the blenders, and it's known for the blenders. Um, it's cool. It's crowded in there, man. It's crowded. It's crowded in there, bro. And I recommend going to the spot in a group. If you can go in a group, that'll be ideal. Man, I think partying in Santo Domingo, you need to go in a group. And that's why I really prefer Bogota because you can just pull up by yourself. But in Santo Domingo, it seems like you need to go at least two or three people, man, and just get a bottle and just post up. Because you're gonna need to come early to the spot and just get a table. It does get crazy during the nighttime and it gets wild, but it does get crowded. Like by 9 p.m., 10 p.m. it's crowded, man. So keep that in mind if you want to go to this spot for some drinks and a good night. So remember this nightclub here is closer to it's in Piantini. So just keep that in mind. So it's like a drive, maybe not too much of a drive, 15 minutes out from the first spot I recommended, which is Onnos. So it's probably like a 15-minute drive. And also, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip, man. They say that Bogota or Mexico City has the worst traffic in Latin America, and yes, the traffic is pretty bad, but I think Santo Domingo actually has the worst traffic in Latin America. And um, when I use Uber, I was like, man, I see all these motorcycles, going around. I never get on the back of a motorcycle. Y'all niggas tripping. But man, if you want to be able, like during the day, like anywhere from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., bro, you're gonna need to get on that motorcycle and get around. Like I remember I took a Uber. And this is a sidebar, just so you guys know, just a quick tip. I remember I took a Uber. And I was living. This was 2 years ago, and the traffic is still as bad. I was living somewhere around here, and went on a date with a girl. I was trying to come to Starbucks, which is right here. So I called an Uber. I was like right here, somewhere around here, dude. I swear, it took me 20 minutes just to get to. This is like a 5 minute drive. It took me 25 minutes, 25 minutes to get here. So imagine if you like living in Zona Colonial and you're just trying to go around the city. So I recommend you guys probably getting on a motorcycle. Uber has a motorcycle. Please use it with caution. I don't know if they have any laws or whatever if you do get in an accident or something, because you don't wear a helmet. But if you want to get around the city quite efficiently, man, getting a motorcycle is going to be your best bet. Just a sidebar. Let's go to the next spot, which is Zambra. Zambra is another spot you can go to as well. In Santo Domingo, it's in Naco, Piantini, and it's probably the best place to meet uh, real. Let me say, working not because DR gets a rep that all the girls are kind of like money hungry or they're all like prostitutes or something like that. But if you want to avoid that and deal with real Dominican women that have real jobs, because that's not the whole country where all the women are prostitutes. I think Zambra is going to be a spot that you can go to. It has a huge outdoor patio that you can chill out, kind of like in Santo Cinco Grados. It has a nice patio. It is tiny and it does get packed. Like most of these spots really get packed. Like they're really small spots, so they get really packed and it gets crowded. But Zambra is also a good spot to meet Dominican women, and it's a vibe. Sparta Lounge as well. This is Sparta Lounge is closer down here to Bella Vista. Sparta Lounge is a dope spot too. Um, you can go to Sparta Lounge, and they have a mix of like hip hop. They have a mix of different Latin um, music, reggaeton, salsa, bachata. So the music is cool, and the um, people party over here. So it's not a too upscale. So some of these spots you're gonna have to wear like you're gonna have to dress up. Sparta Lounge is not one of the spots that you have to dress up. Some of these spots they will kick you out if you're just dressed in sneakers or whatever. So just keep that in mind. And another spot that I do recommend, let me see if I can find it, is Jet Set Bar. I didn't come here. Somebody recommended me this spot, but I didn't go there to Fantastic Room. Jet Set Bar or Jet Set Club, I should say, uh, is another spot you can go to, and you have to dress up. I don't know if you can see some of the photos, but you can kind of see what people are wearing. Yeah, so you kind of have to dress up. You see these guys, um, so you have to dress to impress to go to Jet Set Club. And yeah, man, and also, so those are my top spots. I think I'm not missing anything. Sombra, and then if you do so choose to go to Avenida, Venezuela. This is also a lot of um, nightclubs that I've never been to, but people tell me it's a vibe. I've never been down here. Um, you know, go there with caution. Obviously, you're not in the touristy area, but they have a lot of nightlife here as well. I'm not a huge fan of Santo Domingo nightlife. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I prefer more of Colombia nightlife, or even yeah, Colombia night. I'm a Colombia guy, guys. So yeah, I'm for sure a Colombia guy, and it's cool. But yeah, so the spots I recommended to you guys, I'm gonna actually add them into the description so you guys can read it as well. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end this video. Um, see you guys in Europe. Actually, I'm not gonna see you guys in Europe. I'm gonna try to drop a lot of more videos before I go to Europe. Um, I've been away for a minute, just focusing on work, but we're gonna get back into this YouTube digital nomad guide type of thing, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the nueve video. La siguiente. Hablamos.